para kaming grupo ng konsehal o ng mga barangay kagawad na tinatakot ng sigang mayor. Even if may kingdom ako, never naman ako hari. So yun po ang, si Ronald Llamas. Yung kasi ang kanyang ideology, absolutist yan eh. Naniniwala yan hindi sa democracy. Alam nyo po, hindi tayo pwedeng maniwala sa democracy. Tapos when it gets messy, umaangal tayo. Diba? It's just like freedom of the press, diba? Do I always like what you report? No, but I have to support you. Can you imagine a Philippines without media? So that's why we went silent or went quiet nung Monday. Because ang Senado na kinokontrol ng Malacanang ay hindi tunay na Senado. And you saw how they did it, di ba? May mga behind the scenes dyan, kaya sabi ko nga, res ipsa loquitur. You read between the lines kung ano nangyari. But what is the reality? The reality is, I was elected by 13. The Constitution, the Senate rule says, hindi ka pwedeng palitan kung hindi 13. So wala silang 13, so wala silang quorum. Kahit anong i-invento nila sa kanilang justification, hindi totoo yun. Pangalawa, even assuming may quorum sila, 13 para tanggalin ang Senate President pro tempore. Even if natanggal nila, kasi yung all seats vacant, nung pinukpok pa lang, natawa na ako, hindi alam ni Senator Win, you cannot declare all seats vacant with 12. You can declare all seats vacant below the Senate President and Senate pro tempore with 12. Pero hindi pwedeng Senate President. So dapat, ang pinukpok ni Senator Win is that the motion is lost. Kasi 12 lang eh. Kami, nung nag-declare kami, all seats vacant, 13 kami. Kaya pwede. Okay. So having said that, democracy is messy. But we have to embrace the democracy. We have to embrace. So sabi ng Constitution, walang political dynasty. Pero may political dynasty sa Pilipinas. Ibig ba sabihin, sunugin na natin buong Pilipinas? So sunugin na natin ang Senado because hindi nila gusto kung sino majority, kung sino ang Senate President. Pag sila nag-walk out, okay lang. Tignan niyo yung post ni Bam Aquino. Pag nag-walk out, para sa bayan. Pag kami hindi dumating, ayaw magtrabaho. O ano sabi nila? Ayaw namin magtrabaho. Sabi nila, maiipit yung mga general sa CA. Sabi nila, kawawa yung mga pasyente sa ospital. Kawawa yung mga estudyante, etc. O nung nag-session sila, may 12 sila. Sabi nila, may quorum. Anong ginawa nila? Nag-CA meeting ba sila? Technically, they can have a session till tomorrow. Hindi. Nag-adjourn sine die. Oh, pinasaba nila yung sa hospital, sa pasyente. Nasa agenda yon, pwede nila hindi nila pinasa. So makikita mo, they're talking about power. We're talking about what is right. Yung katotohanan, napansin nyo kanina. If they attended today, then na-test nila yung credibility. Ito ang ayaw lumabas. Diba? Why would you call, ang nakalagay sa rules dito, kapag ka may problema ang security ng Senado, you can ask law enforcers, pati police for help. Kita nyo gano'ng kadaming police na sa labas? Saan ka nakakita, Secretary of DILG ang papatawag? So, si Senator Win wants to be Senate President, but he's exercising all kinds of immaturity to our democracy. Papayag siya, 12 lang. Papayag siya acting SP, samantalang nakalagay dito, you can only have acting SP pagkapatay na o walang SP. Papayag siya na ang tatawagan niya, Secretary of Interior, para dito. Anong image ng Senate? So dun sa inyo na buhay pa nung martial law, o anong ibabalik natin yung ganung image? It was a different time. There were different circumstances. So, ang sagot ko, Jessica, doon, they have to deal with it. And I have to deal with it. But I have to assert my authority as Senate President. Now, it's up to the employees ng Senate sa konsensya nila. Kasi alam naman nila kung sinong sasabing totoo. So now, it's between power and truth. The truth is, and all of you know this by your heart, there are 24 senators. So you need 13 for a quorum and for a majority. Eto, tanong ko sa inyo ha, kung napasa nila, quorum, 22 daw, 12. Ilan ang kailangan para ma-impeach ang isang official? 2/3, 16. Okay? So, mga aresto na naman ng ano. So, ang 12 is 2/3 of 18. So, kung mga aresto sila ng 6 na senador, i-convict nila kung sino yung gusto nilang convict. Sasabihin nila, nakakulong yung 6 eh. So, ang quorum namin is based on 18. So, based on 18, 10 lang ang quorum. 12 is 2/3. Yan ang kasunod nito. O, anong kasunod? PI o CONAS. So, hindi biro yung kasunod doon. Hindi to labanan ng si Soto o si Cayetano, si Gatchalian o si Cayetano, ang Malacanang at Senate. Hindi po future ng ating bansa ang at stake dito. Kaya hindi masagot diretso ng Malacanang at ng 11+1 kung anong pinanggagawa nila. Sabi nila, ekonomiya yung issue. Ayaw naman nila mag-usap tungkol sa ekonomiya. Sabi nila, impartial daw yung trial, kailangan impartial. O may nakita na ba kayong partiality sa amin? Is there anything in my reputation? Sabi nila, yan si Alan nangangagat ng amo niya. O unang-una, hindi ko amo si Vice President Sara. Pangalawa, kaibigan ko siya, pero hindi namin parating nagkakasundo sa politika. O, so wala naman pala silang angal sa impartiality ko. O, bakit ngayon sinasabi? So, Ma'am Jessica, the point is, for their convenience, the media, the Constitution, Senate should bend backwards? I don't think so. I think they should follow the law.
Isa na lang po, anong reaction nyo nung sumipot po dito kahapon si Senator Escudero? Thus, nagkaroon po ng majority yung dating minority.
I'm praying for him. I know his circumstance. Many people close to me said a lot of things last night. At ang sabi ko, kung alam nyo lang ang pinagdadaanan ng bawat senador, alam mo ang pinakamabigat sa akin, I'm just human but pinakamabigat sa akin, pag lalaki umiyak. Kasi lalaki din ako eh. sa buong buhay ko, twice ko lang nakita umiyak dad ko. Nung EDSA Revolution and then one more time. 2 beses ko lang nakita umiyak ang dad ko. Nung nag-pass away dad ko, yung minuto na nag-pass away siya, lalabas yung luha sa mata ko, sinabihan ako ng uncle ko, you're the man of the house, you have to take charge. Kumbaga, hindi ka pwedeng umiyak. So makita ko yung kapwa senador na umiiyak, na may kaso sila, na hindi sila guilty, pero pinipilit silang sumunod. Mabigat sa akin yon. So hindi ko isa-isahin kung sino-sino yung mga yon. Yung isang binanggit ko nga kanina, walang kaso. Pero natakot na mabanggit ni Senator Lacson. That's the reality we're doing now. So I ask all of you, akala ko ba, sabi niyo, ang gusto niyong mga senador, Salonga, Tanyada, Recto, Miriam de Pedro Santiago, okay, then help us. Because that's not what is happening now. Di ba? Para kaming grupo ng konsehal o ng mga barangay kagawad na tinatakot ng sigang mayor. That's what's happening in the Senate now. You may disagree with me, you might not like me, but you know in your heart, I am telling you the truth. Yun ang importante. You know in your heart, I am telling you the truth. So that's my reaction. I'll keep to myself my feelings. But I tell you honestly, Jesse, I will be praying for him. I love him as a brother. Alam ko yung pinagdaanan ni Hart. Alam kong ama siya na yung nagtatanong yung anak niya anong nangyayari. So I'm praying for him.
Sir,
Of course, the Cayetano block and the Gatchalian block now are both insisting that you are right. Ano po ang magiging susunod ninyong hakbang? Lalapit po ba kayo sa Korte Suprema para ma-resolve po ito?
Sila ang dapat pumunta sa Korte Suprema. Pero hindi nila gagawin yun dahil alam niyang mali sila. That's a trap for them that they want me to go immediately to the Supreme Court because they know it will take time. Maniwala po kayo, pag may naresto pang 2, 20, tapos majority na naman kami, mag-iimbento na naman ng iba yun, sila. So that's why I'm saying right now, no violence. I'm not calling for any kind of civil disobedience. I will calmly, actively fight for the rights of the Senate, rights of the duly elected Senate President, and appeal to people's conscience. Diba? I mean, some things like this take 1 day, some take 20 years, but so be it. Ang role ko po ngayon ay paglaban ng Senate, paglaban yung totoo. But, naawa ako sa mga magbabar exam pag hindi nagsalita yung mga dean. Kasi ngayon, as you said, kampo ng Gatchalian, kampo ng Cayetano. Ngayon kasi parang inaano nila sinong Marcos, sinong Duterte. Siguro naman, the Philippines is bigger than just two issues and two personalities, di ba? We can start deciding what's right or wrong per issue na hindi ka nababash ng kalaban o kakampi mo. Di ba? Yun ang problema.
Senator.
Sir, just a follow-up. Can you just expound on what you mentioned a while ago that sometimes you have to bend the law to please Malacanang? Are you saying na
Bend the
Malacanang has a
Constitution?
hand on this? That's why nagkaroon ng 12 sa kabilang kampo? Or what
Yeah.
are you, what is your
No,
reason for saying such?
It's so, Senator Jinggoy told the Senate media, di ba? At the right time, susunod na kabanata, ilalabas sa inyo yung ebidensya ng mga tumatawag sa kanya, nasa kabinete yung mga yon, na ino-offer nga na wala na siyang kaso, na basta't wag siyang aalis. That was not the first time that happened. It happened in February nung si Senator Legarda. At least 3 o baka 4 silang tinawagan. Etong 11 nagmi-meeting to with Malacanang. Etong kahapon na nangyari, coordinated yan. Di ba? I'll stop there kasi it's obvious naman eh. Di ba? So, but let me say this, that's the problem. The President keeps getting wrong information. Pati yung 11, yun ang sinasabi. Na kalaban, gusto kang alisin ng mga yan, yung NBI hindi pumasok, sila ng gulo, sila nagpaputok. Ang nagpapasok ng NBI sa Senate premises, mahigit 20 agents, ay si Senator Soto. Kompleto kami ng CCTV yan. Ang nanggulpe, NBI. Tapos naka-full battle gear sila Wednesday piniligiran. Pero lahat yan ay on the record at lahat yan hindi dumadating sa Pangulo ang tamang impormasyon.